All right, boys, we have not ranked the top 10 quarterbacks for almost 3 weeks now, and this list has definitely changed since the last time we did. We've had a lot of top-end quarterbacks come out, but always remember when we do these top 10 quarterback lists that a lot of these guys are personal preference. If a guy is working for you and I have him ranked a little bit lower, stay with your guy at the end of the day. It's really a hard list to rank because how good and balanced the quarterbacks are this year. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, I do top 10s all the time. I do gameplays. Make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button, boys. We're on that road to 30,000 subs. And I also do stream on Twitch every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern, so make sure to come say what's up on Twitch today. Other than that, let's get right into number 10. Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, mutpacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code CHEW for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. All right, boys, so at number 10, we do have Lamar Jackson, aka obviously the big truz right here, and he is one that I've always really liked in the game. You guys know Slinger 3, Lamar's always had a bad release in Madden until kind of this year. This year, he's kind of gotten the better release. Now you got like his signature release. And Slinger 3 is top tier right now. It is absolutely top tier, right up there with Slinger 1. And it is very, very good, especially when you put it on a quarterback with 96 speed, amazing accuracies. He does have not the best AP in the world. I know you have to kind of overspend on his abilities because he did come out a little bit a while ago, but he also does get that big trust X factor. I do think if you're a guy that runs with your quarterback a lot, he is still one of the best options out there because of that X factor. Not being able to fumble with your quarterback is a big deal in those style of offenses, if you know what I mean. But he's, like I said, the only thing really holding him back right now is that we're just getting better AP in the game. That is literally it. His AP did kind of fall off a little bit. I think you have to choose like 3 out of the 4 abilities, and you still have to pay 5 AP for it, which is tough. For example, Mahomes and Tom Brady have to pay 5 AP for all of the abilities, which is nuts to think about, but still a good card at the end of the day. Definitely makes the top 10. So at number 9, I do have Matty Ice, and Matty Ice and Lamar have basically, or they do have the same exact release, and they gave Matty Ice speed, so 87 speed, obviously it's not Lamar's, but you can go pick up a first down or two you need to in this game with it. But I just like his AP just a tiny bit more. You do get Gunslinger for cheap, you get Howard Master for 2 as well on him, you get Fearless for 1, and then obviously you have to put in the Sephi lead, which is 3 AP, I think, based on a field general. He doesn't get that discounted, which really does suck. But at 96 overalls, you only get 2 discounted ability buckets. But Matty Ice is one that I feel like is definitely one that a lot of people didn't look at, but he came out and he was actually really, really good. This is probably one of the better cards we've seen of him. I know he's had golden tickets in the past, but they gave this one speed. His release is really, really good this year as well. I think Matty Ice is definitely still a slept-on card. Obviously, we have better cards in the game, but even at the time he came out, people were sleeping on this man. All right, boys, at number 8, we do have Joe Burrow, aka Joe Shiesty. And Joe Shiesty, the difference with him, although he does have a worse release than Lamar and our guy, I can't even think of his name right now, Matty Ice, Joe Shiesty does come with 3 discounted ability buckets. And you guys know in this game, AP abilities are everything, especially on a quarterback. We all know that. He does come with 88 speed as well, 97 throw power, great stats across the board. We don't really, you guys know, quarterback stats don't matter too much. All we're really looking for is good AP, solid release. He gets 3 discounted ability buckets. He does get Gunslinger for 0 AP. I'm looking at it right now. 1 AP Fearless, and then you can get that 2 AP Sephi lead or the 2 AP Howard Master. So you get to pick 3 out of the 4 meta abilities, and you get a built-in Gunslinger for free, which is absolutely awesome on a card like this. I just think that they kind of released him after we got some top-tier quarterbacks, so a lot of people aren't really using Joe Shiesty as they would normally. It's a steep quarterback market in the game right now. That's why he's kind of down here at number 8, although still being a very good card. All right, at number 7, I think Mark Brunell could be ranked higher, but the only reason I'm putting him below the guy I have next is because he is known for having Slinger 1, which is the better release in the game, but there are so many guys with cheaper AP than Mark Brunell that have the same exact release, you know what I mean? So it's a little tough to rank him a little bit higher over some other guys in the list, but he's still a very good card. You get for 5 AP, you get Haro Master, Sephi Lead, and also Fearless, and you don't need Gunslinger on this release. I think this release and also the Lamar Jackson release, you don't need Gunslinger on. It obviously helps, but you don't need it. You definitely do not need it. Although the deep release isn't the best, this release is still very good against the blitz because the short and medium are the toppest, like the fastest it gets in the game as a quarterback release. But like I said, great abilities. We just have better now. He was the best quarterback in the game for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Everybody was using him in the MCS before Tom Brady came out. Mark Brunell is definitely the truth, boys. Definitely the truth. It's just, you know, we got better options now. And also, I know a lot of people don't like lefties. I don't think it really matters once you get over it, but yeah, the lefty is kind of a negative for some, I guess. So at number 6, we do have RG3, and RG3 is one that I kind of like. Generic 3 last year, as you guys know, was the second best release in the game, and that's because you could get out the pocket last year. It's the best throw on the run animation in the game is Generic 3, but this year it is absolutely dead getting out of the pocket. It is very hard to get out with the contains being good, the D lineman being amazing as well. But with RG3, I still think he should be up here, although the release is meh this year. Also, I don't know if you guys know, with Generic 3, they kind of like added a hitch into the route. It's like a very inconsistent hitch, but like sometimes they'll get like a weird cockback on like short and also like medium throws. It's kind of weird, but I still do like RG3 in the game because he does come with amazing stats. Obviously 97 throw power, 96 speed, and 97 throw under pressure, but he also does get solid abilities. He does get Gunslinger for 1. You could also rock the Pass Lead Elite for 1 and Fearless for 2, which is nuts on him. You do need Gunslinger on this release. You cannot use this card without Gunslinger. That thing will take forever to get the ball out your hands, especially against the dollar meta, the 3 through 5 wide meta. You need a fast release, or at least something of fast, right? You need a Gunslinger on this release, basically, is what I'm saying. But RG3, still very good. It's just you're kind of limited on his AP, and you have to use Gunslinger, so it kind of ruins a little bit of the other ability stacks you could possibly make, like you could on like a Brunel or like a Leon Sandcastle. Boys, Joe Flacco right here at number 5. The reason why I have Joe Flacco like right, I mean, you're gonna tell, like the card right after him, we all know who it is. We all know who it is. They're very similar cards, right? Obviously pick the one that goes on your theme team, but Joe Flacco, basically Mark Brunel, but with 1 AP less on that stack. The Hot Rod Master, Fearless, and also what's it called? I can't think of the name. Pass Lead Elite stack. It is 4 AP on him. It is 5 AP on Mark Brunel. Although you're losing like 10 speed, I would rather save 1 AP. AP, like I said, is king in this game. And also Joe Flacco does come with that Slinger 1 release. Not much I have to say about this card. Everybody basically used him for a long time if you were a big Slinger 1 fan. Joe Flacco, an animal in the game. We all know it comes with the card with Slinger 1. At number 4, we do have Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers is literally Joe Flacco. They get the same ability stack for 4 AP. I'm not going to say it again. I mean, I guess I could say it again. Howard Master, Fearless, and obviously Pass Lead Elite. 4 AP on him as well. Obviously, if you're in a non-theme team, go Aaron Rodgers. He's just a tiny bit faster, and the stats are like very mirror. Like they're the same thing. They're basically the same card. If you're Legends, go Joe Flacco. If you're not Legends, just go Aaron Rodgers. Or if you want to save money, just go Flacco at the end of the day. I think they're both amazing. Obviously, Slinger 1 is very good against Blitz. Some people might even have Rodgers and also Flacco at number 1. I think Slinger 1 is becoming not overrated, but I do prefer having a good deep release as well now that we have more time in the pocket because the loop blitz got nerfed. So you kind of need a deep ball at this kind of stage. You're getting a little bit more time in the pocket, and this kind of sucks with Slinger 1. As good as it is against the short and medium, it is awful in the deep release. We all know that, but I think it depends on what offense you run. If you're a really short to medium guy, this is probably the best quarterback in the game. If you're not, then, you know, probably at 4 where we have him today. All right, boys, at number 3, I do have Patrick Mahomes, and hear me out. I do like him more than I like Tom Brady in this game, but I have to have him here. If you guys know, if you've played with Mahomes for a while, there's a glitch with Mahomes where you're playing against Dollar. You have to ID with your running back to pick up the backside corner blitz. If you ID with Patrick Mahomes too many times, he starts freezing and you can't snap the ball. I thought they would have patched it by now. He is still broken. I literally love Mahomes. I love using his card in Madden. This is probably the best Mahomes card we've ever had in Madden as well. But that glitch is very, very bad, especially when you're playing against Dollar, which is the most common defense in the game. You guys know what I'm talking about. I feel like that has to be kind of a point deducted from him. I think if that glitch wasn't in the game, I would have him at number 2, but it's there. We can't just ignore it. You know what I mean? It is definitely there. And I would say in most offenses, you are IDing, especially if you're running the ball, you have to ID a lot. Also, if you're just picking up Dollar blitz, like I said, if you're blocking the running back, you have to ID the corner so the running back picks him up. It sucks. It definitely does suck. I love using this card, but man, that definitely holds him back. But looking at the good spots about this card, 5 AP for all 4 meta abilities. You got Gunslinger, Pass Lead Elite, Hot Master, and also Fearless for 5 AP. Insane. He does have that X Factor built in. I think it personally a waste of AP. You're not really running. Like I said, you're not getting out the pocket throw on the run this year. Maybe if you're on current gen, I don't really know the meta over there, but Patrick Mahomes still very good. Definitely a top 3 quarterback in the game. Number 2, we do have Tom Brady, and you guys know they gave Tom Brady speed at 91 speed right here. He basically is the same card as Patrick Mahomes. They both get the same ability stack for 5 AP. I think some people would even lean Tom Brady anyways if there was no Mahomes. or if the Mahomes glitch wasn't even there, because Tom Brady does have a better deep release in the game. I do think their releases are very solid, though, with Gunslinger built in for both of them. I love both of these quarterbacks. They're both very, very good. I am a little bit burnt out of Brady, though. I felt like I used his golden ticket a lot last year. I used his retirement card last year a lot, and I used this card for a while. So I'm kind of burnt out of Brady. That's why I'm not currently using him right now. But he's not our number one today, boys. We have somebody, I think you all know who's at one. All right, boys, at number one, we have Leon Sandcastle, and I think the Madden community is starting to realize how good Slinger 3 release is, the Lamar release. You don't need Gunslinger on it. Like I said, there's 2 releases in the game that I feel like you don't need Gunslinger on. It's Leon Sandcastle's, and it's also, or Leon Sandcastle, Lamar, whatever you want to call it, and also the Aaron Rodgers release, which is basically the Mark Brunell, Flacco, you know what I mean. But Leon Sandcastle, everything's amazing on him. 5 AP. I know it sucks that you're not getting the Gunslinger on him, but 5 AP for Howard Master, Pass Lead Elite, and also Fearless is amazing when you get that release. That is the best deep release in the game. It is very good at medium and short. It's probably the second best at medium and short, right behind Slinger 1. And then when you look at cost of stats, he's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. 95 plus in every accuracy stat right there. A lot of good throw under pressure, a lot of good throw power right there. And he's also fast. You could use fast break on him as well. I don't think it's worth it, but if that's how you play Madden, you like to run the ball with your quarterback, he can also do that while still maintaining really good throwing stats and really good throwing abilities in the game as well. I mean, he's the best all-around card in the game. I really, truly do feel like that. I also did a poll on the YouTube. I think it has 15,000 votes right now. And Leon Sandcastle won the poll for the best quarterback by far. I think he's at like 50%, and then like Mahomes is at like 15%, and like Brady was at like 10%. It's great. I think even the Madden community will definitely agree that Leon's number one. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which quarterback are you rocking on your team. Who do you have at number one? Or maybe list your top 3 down below. Appreciate you guys hanging around, and make sure to hit that like and hit that sub. We're on that road to 30,000 subs, boys, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.